We're coming to you live from the Axiata Arena for day 3 of the PETRONAS Malaysia Open 2023. Round 2 action is underway here, and we've just witnessed the first of 8 matches. Kuala Lumpur is the location for this tournament, the first of 4 Super 1000 tournaments. It's the first time that the Malaysia Open has been presented as a Super 1000. Big moment for Malaysian badminton. And as I mentioned, 1 match done, 7 more to go here on court 2. We've got women's doubles coming up. Gabriela Stoeva and Stephanie Stoeva of Bulgaria going up against Teresa Jolly and Gayatri Gopichan Pullela of India. Looking at their draw, and Stoeva sisters up against Jolly and Pullela have a tough task ahead of them, because potentially awaiting them in the quarterfinals would be the #1 seeds Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan, who have been in tremendous form.
Stephanie Stoeva, Bulgaria.
Stoeva sisters walking onto court. Mayday. Fantastic start to this tournament. They beat Malaysian hopefuls Tan and Tina in the first round. It's surely given him a lot of confidence going into this match. And here are the teenagers from India, Teresa Jolly and Gayatri Gopichan Pullela, 19-year-olds looking to make their mark here in Malaysia. Reach the quarterfinals for the first time. It is a very experienced pair that they're up against, the Stoeva sisters. 28-year-old, 27-year-old sisters, a year apart, who've been 3-time European champions. This is the first time these two pairs are meeting, as we wait for the coin toss.
Great. Great. Very low shot. With the receive.
So we saw the toss of the coin, and the Stoeva sisters won it, choosing ends, opting for the further end of the court. And it was Teresa Jolly who chose to serve as a result. Gabriela Stoeva, 28 years of age, from Haskovo, Bulgaria, currently ranked 14th in the world with her sister Stephanie. They've gone up as high as 8, and that was back in November 2018. And that's the sister, Stephanie, who's a year younger, both tall women. Born in Galabovo, Bulgaria. And these two played last year at the Hilo Open, which was their last tournament, and exited in the round of 16. As I mentioned, big win in the first round, beat Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan, the 8 seeds from Malaysia, 21-19, 21-14 in just over half an hour. So not only was it a big victory, but the way they did it must have given them a huge confidence boost. Teresa Jolly from Kerala, India, enjoying their highest ranking as a pair at 16 in the world, just 19 years of age. They've really come into their own in the last year or so. Gayatri Gopichan Pullela, also 19, from Hyderabad, India. And of course, the daughter of Pullela Gopichan, the Indian national coach. Of course, a famous player in his own right from India. So in the first round, they beat Jung and Jung of Hong Kong, China, 21-19, 21-14 in 34 minutes. Comfortable win for the Indians there. whose last tournament was at the Bahrain International last year, where they finished runner-up. Aizat Rusli from Malaysia will be umpiring this match, and he'll be joined by Sven Ser of Belgium in the service judge's chair. So Jolly and Pullela were last at the Bahrain International, where they lost to Indonesia's Mayasari and Sudiarto in the final, settling for runner-up. But in 2022, they of course won a bronze at the Commonwealth Games when they, or after they lost to Tan and Tina in the semi-finals in Birmingham. There is Matthias Bow, now a stalwart in the Indian coaching setup. He is their coach for not just the women's doubles, but also the men's doubles pairing of Ranki Reddy and Shetty. The impact that he's had on Indian doubles is quite obvious to see to everyone. They've really come up the ranks, both the men's and the women's doubles. Jolly and Pullela signaling a change of guard of sorts in the women's doubles.
On my left, Trisha Jolie
won the Orisha Open in 2022 for their first HSBC BWF World Tour title.
Gabriela
Jolly
Stoeva
and
to serve.
Pullela
Trisha
runner-up
Jolie
inside Modi as well,
level.
losing
Play.
to Cheong and Teo of Malaysia in 2 games there. Straight away we're into a big rally.
One low.
And it'll be interesting to see how these 2 young teenagers can cope with the vision and the expertise that the Stoeva sisters bring to this discipline. It really is that the Stoeva sisters, it seems, are happy to wait and just keep the shuttle in play, wait for their chance, wait for the mistake at the moment as they get a feel of their opponents. It's the first time they are playing each other, so while they might have seen a lot of videos of each other, it's different when you're playing on court, and that was a nice backhand, cross-court backhand from Gabriela Stoeva. First real attacking shot we've seen from the Bulgarians. A few mistakes that have come off the Indian rackets in the last couple of points. That just gives the Stoeva sisters a cushion. It's a good start. Well mixed. First the attacking shot from Stephanie, and then the much slower drop from Gabriela there. Good mix of good variation of shots. Nicely played as well.
6
Cross. slower played smash from the Bulgarians. The Stoeva sisters last year
1-6.
lost out in the second round to Jong and Kim in straight games here in Malaysia. They're looking to get past that in this edition as the Indians finally get on the scoreboard. Brilliant, superb,
Over.
really nicely played.
7-1.
She went behind Gayatri Gopichan, made it very hard to reach, even though the young Indian jumped up in the air to try and get to the shuttle.
Over 2-7.
It's gone well wide, and it's just the lack of control at the moment that
Over 8.
is obvious on the Indian end. Stoeva sisters. Very different game plan here. Playing the patient game, aren't they? The Stoevas. Happy to lift. Good change of direction. Still going. Really attacking maneuver in this rally. Who's it going to come from? Right now it's all Jolly, and they do it. Jolly and Pullela come out on top in that very long exchange. Someone had to take the lead, and it was Teresa Jolly who went on the attack before Pullela closed out the point. Shots. It was just the 10th rally of the game, and we've seen some long exchanges, but that one went on for a while. For the space, the sisters move the shuttle around.
Over 9-7. 3.
Just finding the space there to try and put the shuttle away. Six-point lead now. They'll take what they can get at the moment. Jolly and Pullela. They know they've got to make up some ground. With a gift from Gabriela Stoeva. It's a good drop.
Service over 10.
But
4.
in the end, just didn't get across the net. It was a right idea. Defensive skills by the sisters. Kept the shuttle in play. Oh, that's brilliant. Great flat exchanges. Teresa Jolly keeping her composure there. This is a good rally. Wow.
11-4.
At the end, it is the Stoeva sisters who take the lead at the mid-game interval, 11-4. They're in a comfortable, confident position against the young Indian pairing of Jolly and Pullela.
Тя по-вариативната и ви кара много да работи. В смисъл тя, защото може да спасява и да прави тя нещо. Така че нека да е в профит. Другата, по-слабата да мине назад, за да може да отговори. Добре стоиш, добре се хванеш мрежа.
Caught. 20 seconds. Caught. 20 seconds.
In these tossing levels, you don't have to move so much forward. Just push with the chair. Gabriela.
The players back on court and the Indian teenagers with lots to do. They'll come up with a different play plan like that one. She went charging forward. Pullela killed off the point. Longer rallies have not worked out in their favor, as we saw in the first half of this first game. Maybe shorter, quicker points is the answer.
11.
That was 2 quick points. The gap is cut down to 5. Well, that was a little bit lucky, but
7.
we
11.
know that luck favors the brave, and they went for it. Went for the steeper smash there, and then the flatter forehand from Jolly at the front court. This is a good comeback from the Indians. Got to rattle their opponents a little bit, who've been moving around quite confidently. Brilliant. But they've really upped the attack, haven't they?
11.
Jolly and Pullela. I think they want to avoid going into the long rallies that saw the Stoevas control the point better.
Service over.
Shorter exchanges
12-8.
proving more effective, barring that last instance. That is fantastic from Prisa Jolly. We know she has the power.
9-12.
Just look at that. The angle she gets on those downward smashes. Well, it's tit for tat. Stoeva sisters showing they too
13-9.
can up the ante, finding that space right between the two women. It was interesting, they went for the slightly slower
9.
shots there before Gabriela killed off the point, but they tried to take the pace out of Jolly and Pulella's returns, slow down the exchange. Nicely played. Stephanie Stoeva
15-9.
positioning it to perfection. 6-point lead. The Bulgarians edging closer to the finish line in this first game.
16-9.
Burst of energy that we saw from the Indians at the start of the second half has faded away a little bit. I mean, against Tan and Tina, the Stoeva sisters were fantastic. They had a plan, they executed it really well. Didn't give them a chance. The first game was very close. And they held off the Malaysian challenge well in the first round. And then just took it from there. And here we see that they're calm and composed, no matter what the Indians throw at them. And that's where experience and expertise comes into play. Don't get rattled easily. 7-point lead. She apologized straight away.
Over.
The shuttle hit the net cord.
10.
The flatter forehand there. 3 points away from taking this first game are the Bulgarians. Brilliant. Found the space.
9.
Intercepted that well at the net. Came in earlier, took 2 steps forward and put it away, going across the net. This has been an assured display from the Stoeva sisters. play, the Stoevas.
Over 11-19.
Leaving or putting the onus on the Indians to change things up. That time, it didn't go according to plan. Long rally. We saw a 96 shot one not so long ago. That was the lightest of touches, just nudging the shuttle over the net, and it sets up
Point 11.
multiple game points here for Gabriela and Stephanie Stoeva. It's made it look effortless. So can they do it on the first time of asking?
So it's over 12-20.
Maybe the second. Yep. That was a loose shot from Stephanie.
13-20.
And Pullela just pounced on that one. Called out, and that means that on the service error, it is the Stoeva sisters who clinched the first game 21-13 as they change ends. They are well in command of this second round match.
Не знам дали ще върви. Това вече вие ще го видите в началото на играта. Много добър контрол показаха и затова не мога да преценя. Излезнаха аутове назад. Затова не мога да ви кажа. Пробвайте и да видим. There's a little bit more line. Guy, you're playing with good height, so I think so you're stressing most of the strokes. Наредете си повече. Това, което го правихте. Атакуваш, след атаката пробвай да скъсиш няколко пъти, не се успива да се веднага затваряме. Така че горе-долу към това се насочим. От самото начало концентрация, както тръгнахме първия гейм, така трябва да тръгнем концентрирани от втория, да ги тръпнем някакви точки, за да може да се успокоят нещата. За сервизите пак казвам. Варирайте, пробвайте къси дълги, за да видим как ще стане. Айде! It's not all in attack. We mix it up.
On 20 seconds.
Game two about to get underway, with the Stoevas having taken the first one 21-13 in just over 20 minutes. So it's now or never for the Indians. And they make their intent known.
So it's over 1-love.
Of times we've seen
over 1-4.
smashed it pretty hard. Teresa Jolly needs to change her racket. Strings have gone. Straight away. One all. That was well wide.
2-1.
I think the first thing that Jolly and Pullela would like to do is to just rein in the errors, not give away
1.
too many cheap points. And stay in touch with the sisters. That's wide as well. She's going to challenge it. Stephanie Stoeva.
Challengers call out.
Seems that she's fairly confident that that was on the line. Fortunately, it wasn't.
Challenge unsuccessful. One
Challenge
challenge
is
remaining.
unsuccessful.
Service over.
So it's a 1-point game now.
3. Play. Service over. 4-2.
Yep. Can't lift
Over. 3-4.
like that to Pullela. She'll absolutely pounce on that. Well placed by Teresa Jolly,
4-all.
right down the middle. Yep, found the space between the lines. Just wide, just long.
Over.
It's called out.
5-4.
1-point game. Lovely drop shot.
Service over. 5-all.
Again, going for the slow drop. It's called out.
Service over.
Doing
6,
well here, the Stoevas.
5.
Showing so much patience in their play.
Play. Seven, 5.
2-point lead. Important one. As we edge towards the mid-game break. Yep, she mixes it up well, doesn't she, Teresa Jolly?
6, 7.
Again, going for the round the head drop shot. Just takes the base out of the shuttle. She's quite the player, 19-year-old, has the pace and the power from the backcourt, and then also shows some good net skills. And while they may
Service over.
be a little bit out of their
8,
depth here,
6.
certainly doing the best to put up a fight. Right on the line. How about that?
Service over. 7, 8.
The accuracy we've been seeing in the matches today has been impressive. How much the drift has changed since Tuesday. That's gone wide.
Over. 9, 7.
Good defense. In the end, though, the endless barrage of attacks
9.
from the Indians pays off. Stephanie Stoeva unable to get it across the net on that occasion. This has been a good second game from Jolly and Pullela, who seemed a little bit subdued in that first game. Maybe trying to find their range and also get an understanding of their opponents, but you see a lot more confidence in their shot making this time round. And it's a question of whether the Stoeva sisters can
10, 9.
just stay ahead. They've got the advantage of the first game. They don't need to create big gaps or anything. It's just a matter of staying ahead and making the important points count. But surely the pressure is on the Indians to do something here. Stoeva sisters up 11-9 now at the mid-game break.
Бъдете готови там. И съответно, това ми направи впечатление. През първия гейм, когато вие бихте дълъг сервис на ретур, те покриваха диагонала. Сега пушка да покрият повече правата. Бъдете готови за това. Две такива комбинации го направите. Да знаете.
20 seconds. Players there, but
Then move back and hit it.
yeah, come on, more aggressive in the services.
Back on court to resume game 2. Stoeva's up by 2 points. And for the flick serve.
Over 10, 11.
Jolly did well to track back. Get a smash in. On the line.
11 all.
It's 11 all. And level scores. exactly was that
Over
from
12,
Stephanie Stoeva.
11.
Imagine the shuttle. She hit that hard and the
13.
balls were able to just get out of the way. You can see that the Indians are opting to play a lot
Gayatri.
flatter, a lot straighter instead of going for the lifts. Long rally. Question of who will succumb. The mistake
Over 12.
coming up
13.
Stephanie Stoeva that time. She's looking for the net roll.
Teresa Jolie.
Just couldn't get it over. One-point game. Stoeva's just staying ahead at the moment.
Service over 14. 12.
Interesting to think that they have maybe one eye on the court next to them, court 3, because whoever they play next is the winner of that match between Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan. And the Indonesians,
Over
Kusuma
13.
Awadi,
14.
sorry, Kusuma and Pratiwi. Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan, one of the favorites in the women's doubles in this tournament. It'll be a tough ask. But more importantly, to the game at hand, and
14. All.
the Stoeva sisters, well, have been happy to sit back a little bit in this game, allow the Indians to attack a little bit more. They'd want to make sure that they
15. 14.
stay within touching distance. You can see that the Indians are trying to just keep attacking, stay. Maybe a 2, 3, 4 shot rally, not longer if they can help it. Right on the line there too.
60.
This is precise hitting from Teresa Jolly. Look at that. Beautifully struck. So 2-point lead for India. A crucial stage in the game now. That's sublime. She's put it right in the corner.
17-14.
I mean, the amount of control she's showing at the moment, Teresa Jolly. She's, of course, on the right end.
Oh,
That's well played.
so it's over. 15-17.
Gabby Stoeva. Both of them going at the same time. Straight at the backhand of Jolly. Just much more confident, Jolly and Pullela. Moving the Stoeva sisters around a little bit. Really attacking the forehand of Gabriella there. Brilliant placement. Again, opening up the court really well there.
Challengers ball out.
The challenge from the Stoevas. They weren't successful the last time around, hoping for a different outcome. On the line.
Corey sits in.
Exactly where the Indians would have wanted. They're now 2 points away
Play.
from pushing this match to a decider. A fantastic response in the second game from the Indians. Make that 5 game points
Game point.
for Teresa
15.
Jolly and Gayatri Gopichan Pullela. They've turned things around here. On court 2. Such confident
Yes.
play as Pullela seals it with the crossbar. Smash.
Gayatri Gopichan Pullela. 21-15.
And we're going to a third game here in the women's doubles second round clash between the Stoevas and Jolly and Pullela. After the Indians won the second game 21-15.
Changing pace out of the service situation instead of the middle of the volley. Okay? So we keep doing that. Okay? So we're 100% ready when we receive, we're 100% ready when we serve. Take a step back, just block opposite side and then we change pace. When there's something, both players are ready. Скъсяванията, те се късняват и времето като е готова. Дали ще спре, дали ще добие, го спират. Странно беше, не ми се видя, това е едно какво става от те го дали. Да не бъде платено, няма значение. Като си да не се не го мислиме това. Имайте го в предвид. they haven't killed a single one.
Next match after service situation.
God, 2 minutes 20 seconds. God, 2 minutes 20 seconds.
So into a third we go as
Final game.
the Stoeva sisters
Level.
change ends
Play.
and are on the end that saw them win the first game. They're looking to do some early damage here. Yep, straight up. We see
Over.
Gabriela Stoeva on the
One
charge, on the
lock.
attack. That's better.
Service
She
over.
intercepted that well,
1-all.
Pullela. Wow, that's right on the corner. She's
2,
managed to find the
1.
space. It was looking like it was going out, and I think Stephanie thought it was, but it landed in.
Service
Be
over.
a cheap point to give away by Jolly,
2-all.
having worked so hard in the earlier one. Really high lift from Stephanie, so we're just trying to
Service over.
keep the
3,
rally going.
2.
But look at Jolly's work from the back court. She knows it. Beautiful. How good was that? Great variation
2.
from the Indian pair. Right on the line. 2-point lead.
Over. 3-4.
Well, unlike the first game where you saw the Stoevas were happy to lift and play the long rallies. There's more urgency to their game now. We had some really long rallies in the first game, and since then it's gotten faster and quicker.
Over. 5-3.
It's a good rally. comes the attack from Stephanie Stoeva.
So it's
She
over.
worked that point well.
5. Ready, 4, 5.
Eventually getting to the backhand of Teresa Jolly. Aimed right at her body there. One-point game. Good clear from Jolly, pushing Stephanie all the way
Over.
back.
6, 4.
Eventually the mistake coming off the Stoeva rackets. 41 shots, that one. It's the longest we've seen in a while. And this is certainly going to be a physical test for these pairs as we go into a third game.
4.
They've had straight game wins in their first rounds.
Over. 5.
It'll be interesting to see how they cope in this one. It's really close at the moment. She put that away well, didn't she?
6.
Gabriela Stoeva
Oh.
found the space between the two. Went under Pulella's racket, I think. Good change of
7,
pace
6.
by the Stoeva sisters.
Quick towel, no drink.
As they take the lead in
Quick
this
towel, no
third
drink.
game.
Okay, done.
We've seen the lead exchange hands a couple of times already. And you'd imagine there's going to be a lot of toing and froing
Play.
in this decider. Well, that was an interesting decision.
8, 6.
Decided to let go. She was hesitant about whether she wanted to play it or not, Teresa Jolly. They're just going to be wary now that the gap doesn't get too big.
9,
Jolly and Pullela.
6.
This is a nice little run from the Stoeva sisters. Three points in a row. Good exchange. She's been very good at the net at this point.
10.
Gabriela
6.
Stoeva, she's managed to stay alert, stay focused, and put the shuttle away at the end there. 4-point lead. hard work
10.
from the back of the court.
3, 7, 10.
Very powerful forehand. And she can again change the pace of the shuttle really well. She's got that power.
Eight, 10.
She's trying to make the net shot, Gabriela Stoeva. And didn't quite go her way. Not happy about that. Just when you think the momentum's changing, it switches again.
9, 10.
Remember, the Stoevas were 10-6 up not so long ago. 3 quick points from the Indians. And we're back to just one separating the two pairs. It was good defending from the Indians when Gabriela Stoeva was all out attacking them. 10-all as we edge to that mid-game break. There is nothing separating these two pairs at the moment.
Over.
Great serve.
11-10. Interval. Change and
The return was just as good. And that means the Stoeva sisters lead 11-10 at the mid-game break. Just a point ahead as they change ends one more time.
Правят център или примерно ти като го направиш през центъра и ги събереш с силната атака, Габи да е готова. На следващото, примерно, може да поръчаш някое скъсяване или нещо такова. По-вариативни и бриш на атака. Атака се върви повече. Така че това прави.
We don't mind running it. Starting the alert, okay. Just in service alert, okay.
$11-10. Play. Over 11.
Well, we saw the Indians play the faster, flatter game when they changed ends in the second and they were on that far side of the court as we see them now. And that tactic was effective. It helped them clinch the second game. Oh, look at the power from Jolly. A lot of conversation between the coach's bench and the Indian pair.
Get ready.
And they would have wanted to be in this position where it was really, really close when they switched ends. Had a chance to really, really close when they switched ends. Had a chance to. Yeah.
That was really, really close when they switched ends. Had a chance to.
Over 13-12.
This is clever, clever play by Jolly and Pullela.
13 all.
It was the drop shot on the second exchange from Jolly that dragged both the sisters forward. Just created the space in the back court. Again, a little bit lucky with that shot.
13.
It did hit the net cord and roll over. They'll take it. This is
Over.
good work by the
14.
Stoeva sisters as well. You'd have to understand that they're on the defense most of the time, and then to find a way to turn things around, to change the momentum of the game is tricky. Brilliant. How good was that?
15-14.
Gabriela Stoeva first intercepting at the net, and then lovely little drop shot. "29 shots. Seen the rallies go shorter, as I mentioned, from when this match first started. Also be a sign of fatigue that creeps in.
16-14.
But this is good stuff from the higher ranked Bulgarians, who's staying ahead, not really allowing
Play.
the Indians to take advantage of the end change. Called out. Patient play from
17,
both Gabriela
14.
and Stephanie Stoeva there.
Press up. Press up.
38 shots. 17-14 in the third.
Let me know
This is about when the nerves kick in as well.
Play.
Jolie and Pullela will be about to
Presta Jolie, please.
trying to stay composed, not rush into anything. See them turn the screw now.
14.
Stoeva sisters, they've got the understanding between themselves. They have the experience to gauge the situation. Really skilled, experienced pair. Forehand. She was going for it. (18-15). 3 points away from victory and 3 points ahead of their opponents. Nice work from Pullela. She went across her
60,
body
18.
for the drop shot. Pulled Gabriela Stoeva forward. Clash of rackets. Feel the tension. Who will make the mistake? It is Pullela, unfortunately, there.
Over 19-16.
It was unlike their usual play, 65-shot rally, that one.
Quick white.
It's the longest we've seen in a while. But you can see that they were a little bit cautious with their points. They're not as attacking, the Indians. They wanted to see if the Stoeva sisters would make the mistake first. And unfortunately, that was not the case. And that means that the Bulgarians are just 2 away from a win here.
Play.
Stephanie Stoeva will serve. On to that for a while, didn't she, Stephanie?
Over 17.
A little bit late
19.
with her return. That one there. And that just allowed Jolie to place the shuttle between the two. Well, that does it. Sets up match point. After some hard work, it is the Stoeva sisters who've created the opportunity. 3 match points here. And they do it on the first time of asking. 21-17 in the third. It is Gabriela and Stephanie Stoeva who are through to the quarterfinals. They had to work hard for the win today.
Match
Pushed all the way to
won
3
by
games,
Gabriela
21-13,
Stoeva and
15-21,
Stephanie
21-17
21-13,
in just
15-21,
over an hour,
21-17.
69 minutes to be exact. But they were patient, they were smart, and they were very, very good with their shot making at the end there. So the Stoeva sisters through to the quarterfinals. There's more matches coming here on court 2, so stay tuned. Yes. You're watching the live coverage of the PETRONAS Malaysia Open 2023. Round 2 action here on court 2 is well underway. We're in